Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's Moses, and welcome back again to another Sims 4 speed build. So, this time I decided I'm gonna do a compact home, because I just had so much fun doing that previous. I guess it was also a compact home. I mean, it was supposed to be like a 5x5 mixed in with a 3-story house, but it's technically a compact home. So I decided just, to do another one, maybe a little bit bigger. Although it being a compact house, it's still not a very big home. But I have to say that I'm quite happy with the way it came out. It is a fairly simple house, so you're not going to see that much going on. But I think the idea is still pretty cool, and I managed to get everything in quite nicely. The bathroom is a little bit of a bore, but I mean, it's 2x2. There's really only so much you can do in that kind of space, But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty fun little house. I didn't do too much to the garden, although I think it's just right. Like it works. I don't know. You'll see. And yeah, the rest of the house I'm also quite happy with. I'm really the second floor is probably my favorite of this entire house. That and the bedroom. The bedroom especially just because it's right there in the front. Like as you walk into the house, it's just this big open bedroom. But yeah, everything else in the house I am pretty happy with. Originally, that wall there that separates the bedroom from the rest of the house was meant to stay open like it is now. But yeah, because of one simple small thing, which was the stove not being able to fit into the kitchen, I just had to close that wall off so that I had a place to go and put the stove. So yeah, just like one small thing ruined ruined a big master plan of mine, but still happy with everything else. And bright colors, just crazy colors. Nothing had to be, I don't know, nothing had to be very specific. I don't know, nothing had to be specific with colors. I just felt like using like really bright light colors, and I think it just matched the house. It just matches everything overall. The bedroom, this is the first time I think I used so many shelves in like one vicinity. But it looks pretty cool, I think. I guess. I like it. So yeah, obviously you can imagine this is a house for specifically just 2 people. There's just no ways. I mean, unless you turn that upstairs area into like a spare bedroom, like if it was a fold-out couch, but that's just no, no. It's not what it was meant for. So yeah, and I just went crazy with the clutter again. I try to obviously keep the clutter as unique as possible, because I think I tend to use more or less the similar kind of stuff in all my houses. But yeah, like I do try and use different stuff, although this time I have to say the clutter that's there currently isn't very unique. That little golden egg was, though, I think it was a nice touch. Really looked pretty cool. And if you're wondering like why 2 cupboards, like why the waste of space, obviously they would do just fine with 1, but like looking at it realistically, like a guy could probably get away with 1 cupboard for himself, but a woman I think would need both those cupboards. But it being a compact home, I just thought they're gonna have to do with 1 each. It should be fine, I think. If you're a minimalist and you don't have much clothes either, then I suppose that would work. So as you can see, the kitchen is really small, and yeah, I closed the wall off now so that I could fit in the stove, and also this wall here I try to like fill it up with essentials, like pans, and there's some spice rack, and yeah, a lot of stuff just hanging on this wall solely because the kitchen being so small, I thought, realistically, you would need a little bit more space in the kitchen, so some stuff like pans and pots and all that would probably have to hang on that wall over there. But I think it's a nice touch. It looks pretty cool, and yeah, pretty happy with it. In hindsight now, I didn't put anything else there where the stove is. I could have actually put one of those, I think it's those steam ventilator things, whatever it's called, the things that suck in steam, those. Could have put in one of those. I think that would have been a nice touch, but completely did not cross my mind. And of course the bathroom, there's, I guess, not much to say. Yeah, I try to be unique, but with this kind of space, that's not really, yeah, being unique is a luxury that I don't have. So I just thought, just as long as everything fits in and works, which does, because I was so uncertain of that. But yeah, that definitely works. And there we go. At first, like, he didn't want to go in, and I was like, what the, I don't understand. And turned out it's because there wasn't stairs onto the foundation, which I think is kind of silly that they can't just lift their foot a little and get on. But okay, okay, Sims, have it your way. So yeah, just minor touches with the lighting here and there. I actually don't remember now, but I don't think I really used any ceiling lights. I think they were mostly wall lights all over the house. Just because this house is like a low wall, so obviously ceiling lights don't look so great. Then this upstairs area is like basically an art studio, sort of, because I don't know, I just thought it'd be really cool to put that in here. And it's also pretty much like the TV room as well, sort of. Or it is. I mean, the TV is here. So it's just kind of like a joint space between the art studio and the TV room. Initially I was going to leave the TV room out, but I just thought no, because, the previous house didn't have one either. So, yeah, just didn't want to continually leave that out. So I put it in, and I'm quite happy I did, because I like really squashed it in. But it just, I don't know, it just works, and it looks so good. And the clutter I think I used in this room is, yeah, everything turned out to look quite awesome. The look I was going for with the couch, which I couldn't really find, was like kind of like an old couch that you'd find in like an attic or something, But I kind of just went for that one. I mean, it's simplistic. It's not fancy or anything. It doesn't look too crappy either. So yeah, I just ended up using that. Yeah, I do move the TV a bit, because that was killing my OCD, like having that TV hang over that railing over there. And then just adding, of course, a little bookshelf, because I mean, this house doesn't have too much to do, so gotta add where you can. I do change the bookshelf, and as you saw now, the coffee table, just because I wanted it to feel a little bit more like a, not such a sleek look. Like, I don't know, that coffee table and that bookshelf just look a little bit more artsy, if you ask me. And I put in, I don't think I have done it now, but I do put in a sunroof for both the upstairs area. Yeah, and look at that, like the lighting is just so cool. It just looks so good. And then just a double one there for where the bedroom area is, because I thought it would, it would be pretty cool having that in your house, like right above your bed, for when it's either raining or, a starry night. Just lying there looking up at that would be a pretty cool thing to have. Like, it's actually made me really hope that I can have one of those in the future in one of my houses. A nice sunroof to look up. So yeah, I was a little bit confused. Wasn't sure if I should make this entire top part like a balcony that you can go on, or if I should split it up. because splitting it up did feel like there might be too much railing, but I decided against it. Don't want to have anyone on the sunroof or anything like that. So I did split it up, but I think it looks pretty good in the end. Still sticking with like really simple colors. I think that's what I was going for. Not actually sure, but yeah, very bright, light colors, and just makes it. I don't know. It gives off a very happy feel. Using all of that, so I imagined obviously this wouldn't be real grass on the top. It would be like that fake kind of golf grass or whatever it's called, just to give it like a lawn feel on top of. I suppose all of this could have actually gone on the lawn, but it's obviously just cooler having it up there. So yeah, that's what the grass is for, just to give it that lawn feel. And now we start with the exterior, which at first I thought I'm not going to do much. I'm not going to keep it fancy or anything like that. But it turned out quite well. I wouldn't say like I went into that much detail, but I just added things exactly where I think they should have been added. And I do think that like came through. That definitely showed. So yeah, the lawn was pretty cool. Slightly unsure of this little piece of lighting that I put. Oh wait, yeah, I actually did not use one of these lamps. I remember now. I just ended up putting something on the table. Didn't want too much lighting. I believe that little gas lamp thing is supposed to give off some lighting. I don't know. I guess it just wasn't on there. But anyways, and then yeah, I decided this time I'm gonna make a little pond, because I've not ever done one of these, and yeah, I just felt like now was the time to do so. And yeah, just went all kind of random, just try to make it look as natural as possible. And then I do end up sizing up some of these rocks, because that's something I forget I can do, is sizing objects, which I believe can make a huge difference when you're trying to make variations and things. But yeah, anyways, I'm happy with a little pond thingy. I think it'd be really nice. As soon as we get to it, you'll see I get a little stone bench that I kind of put directly into that little outside area with the stones. You'll see it. I also put like a little spray fountain thing in the center. Just, I don't know, I thought it'd be nice. Like, yeah. And then obviously make sure that the lighting around the house is still not overdone, but there. And then here's the stone bench, which, yeah, I think that looks really cool. So, you know, people can go and sit by the pond and just like relax, read a book. I don't know. I thought it was really just a cool little feature to have. And then, and of course, I remember when the first time I saw that fan, I knew that I had to use it somewhere in this art studio. I almost forgot, but managed to get back to it. And yeah, that just added like the perfect touch to that room. Yeah, so I was saying the back of the house is pretty empty, so I didn't want to do too much, so I ended up adding all those things in. So now for our screenshots, just going around the house a little. There's that pond. I think it still looks really cool. Yeah, like I said, there's not like too much going on with the garden area. There's the back, you know, plain and simple. But it's just enough. I think like I didn't go and overdo it, because it does have like a kind of a simplistic vibe to it, this house. So, you know, I think if the garden was a bit too much, it would overkill on the house. Yeah, and it's just like it looks like such a nice, calm, stress-free place to go. And yeah, there we have our bedroom. Yeah, I think it's really cool. It's the first time that I've had a bedroom that's just like right there in front of the house, but I think it looks really awesome. I didn't bother putting like curtains or anything, because I mean it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, or at least on this lot it is, so it's not really important. Yeah, here's our kitchen. Everything is really tightly squeezed in, but it's nice. I don't know, I think it works. And then going up to our studio, which I think is still so awesome. Like, it just, look at that. It's just got such good feeling to it. I don't know how to say that, but I'm definitely Really happy with it. So yeah, that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to leave a like and drop a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Moses getting ready to bounce.